routine after your twist out, and how do you refresh your hair in the morning? Normally I don't do twist outs for my hair because my hair is I feel like it's too straight in a lot of different places in my head, so I feel like twist outs, they only last the day that I do it and maybe the next day, and then after that it kind of frizzes out on me, and I feel like that's a lot of work that I've put in, and I don't want to now have to do my hair again only 2 days later. When I do any type of prep that takes hours for my hair to have this particular style later on, I want to be able to wear that style for at least 3, maybe 4 days, and then do a bun or a side braid or something just to hold me over for a few more days. But when I do a braid out, which I guess is similar to a twist out for this question in particular, I would either do a very loose bun, just take an elastic and maybe wrap it around twice, and then take the ends and tuck them under all the way around until all the hair is tucked in, and I just pin it with large bobby pins, maybe 1 here, 2 on the side, and 1 on the back. That way I don't have to spend a whole lot of time at night trying to get ready for bed, because otherwise it'll probably not get done and then it'll look crazy in the morning. But if I have a little more time and I feel like doing it, I'll just do maybe 6 large braids in my hair just to keep, you know, the hair from moving all around throughout the night, and then when I take it out in the morning, it looks brand new. That's probably the best way to maintain your curls or twist out or whatever overnight. If a twist out, you know, do large twists. Braid outs, do large braids, because it definitely helps to keep that definition in place while you sleep. Oh, and one more thing with that, you also want to spray a little bit of leave-in conditioner, or just rub some oil on your hands before braiding or twisting, or even putting in the bun, whichever you decide to do. That'll definitely help with keeping the moisture in there. Okay, what are the best products to use? I would say the best products to use are the ones that your hair responds to the best. When I first went natural, just like everybody else or a lot of other people, I spent a lot of money buying samples, buying full-size bottles of whatever I felt was hot at the moment or that everyone was using. So the best products for my hair thus far have been the Shea Moisture products. I've used Kinky Curly and Curls and a lot of other Miss Jessie's, you know, a lot of other products, but as far as like consistently foundation based products like shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioners, leave-ins, I feel like Shea Moisture, my hair responds really well to that. So that's what I buy consistently. I used to also use the Organics brand. You can find that in a lot of the drugstores, especially like CVS, Walgreens. I always find them there, and they're pretty affordable. I think they're even cheaper than the Shea Moisture products, and I feel like they do a really good job. But the common thread in those products and many other products that are out there right now, you want to make sure that they're sulfate free. My hair does okay, you know, with the traditional products, you know, like the herbal essences or Garnier Fructis or whatever, but I normally use those shampoos and conditioners for certain times where I feel like I need to get all the oils and dirt out of my hair. It's been a long time, or I just need to detangle my hair while I'm in the shower and I know the conditioner is going to rinse right out, and I just need something to help detangle. How do you get your hair to be so shiny? Mine always seems to look dull. It's funny because I always feel like my hair looks dull too. You know, the first day I do a style, the next day it's like, what happened? You know, like I feel like my hair just absorbs all the oils, all the product, just whatever. It just feels like it absorbs everything, and I'm constantly putting some type of oil on my hands just to coat and like scrunch through my hair just so that it doesn't look dull. I know the oil that I put in my hair to help with that issue, I use coconut oil, or I'll use safflower oil. Safflower oil, you can find that in the grocery store. It doesn't smell like anything. It has vitamin E in it. That's why I like to use it. It's a little bit thicker than coconut oil, so it'll definitely sit on your hair a little longer, and I feel like the oil, it takes a little while for my hair to soak it up. So whenever I feel like my hair is really dry, I'll use that. I know olive oil is definitely a good alternative. For some people, they don't really like to smell the oil that they're putting in their hair throughout the day, so if you are funny about that. I wouldn't use olive oil, but safflower oil is definitely a good alternative. When your hair was shorter, how did you maintain your wash and goes or twist outs, etc., since you couldn't do a pineapple? That's so funny because that was one of the things that I hated so much about having short hair. I really loved the look when I finally got it right and I finally made it work with the products that I was using. But because I couldn't put it in a pineapple, I felt like I had to sleep on it, and I had to sleep on my arms this weird way just to like keep my head from smushing all the curls. So I really just would put a bonnet over it and do my best not to lay directly on my curls. I know that sounds crazy and it sounds really uncomfortable, but that was all that I knew to do. And when I would wake up in the morning, I would just, you know, shake it out as much as I could, spray some water, put a little bit more product in my hand and just kind of scrunch it through and hope for the best. That was part of the whole process of like learning to love every stage that you're in, because now with my hair being so much longer, I can put a pineapple in my hair easily or even a bun, but the whole styling process is so much longer. Back then when I had short hair, the styling process was quick, and if I had to redo certain parts of my hair because I slept on it crazy, it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, it's the in-between stage. You're gonna have to just kind of deal with it. But I would also suggest sleeping on a satin pillowcase, because that will definitely help if you don't really want the bonnet but you still want your hair to be protected while you sleep. Do you ever get your hair straightened, and do you advise it? Whenever my hair is straightened, I straighten it myself. I've gone to the hairstylist twice since I've been natural to get my hair straightened. But other than that, I always straighten my own hair whenever I do it, and I always use a ceramic titanium combination, some type of flat iron that is reputable. I've heard a lot about, I've researched. Sedu, S-E-D-U, is one brand that's pretty good. I've heard a lot of good things about, and that was a flat iron I used for a couple of years and I really liked it. As far as do I advise it, I'm just gonna leave that up to your discretion, because when I started going natural, the more I researched and watched videos and things of that nature, a lot of people were not straightening their hair at all and they were just going strictly curly, and I just kind of felt like, well, I don't want to have to choose. I like that I can wear my hair curly, but I also want to be able to wear it straight if that's what I want sometimes. So I just, you know, made sure that I got a really good flat iron. I made sure not to turn the temperature up too crazy. I always keep it at like a medium high setting, and if my hair doesn't get bone straight, then I'm cool with that. You know, I don't really force my hair to go too far left, because I already know what the other side of that can be. I always make sure to deep condition whenever I do it, before and after. That definitely helps. If you want to find out the deep conditioning process that I use for my hair before I straighten it, then just go ahead and comment below and like this video, and I will definitely share that with you guys. I don't like to wash my hair every couple weeks and then flat iron again. Wash my hair a couple weeks, flat iron again. That's just way too much heat. And even in the midst of me wearing my hair straight, I don't do a lot of the curling irons and any other heat tools. I don't put a lot of those in my hair when my hair is straight, just because I know what the heat damage can look like. I've had it before. It wasn't like crazy bad, but it was definitely noticeable, and I don't want that again. So yeah, it just really depends on what your hair can withstand. My hair can withstand a lot, and I know that I have the option to go back and forth between curly and straight if that's what I want. I just know that I need to put in the work leading up to it and put in the work afterwards so that my curls will bounce back. What products do you use consistently? Just like I said before, I use a lot of the Shea Moisture products. That includes their shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner. I really like the Jane Carter leave-in conditioner that comes in a spray bottle because it's really light. Eco Styler gel, I use that consistently. My Denman brush, that helps with detangling and making my curls pop. And coconut oil. I always have coconut oil in the house, 100% organic version, expeller press, yada yada yada. I get it from Target. I actually have a video, my wash and go video details all that. And but yeah, those are the products that I pretty much use consistently. How often do you wash your hair? When it's curly, I will wash my hair once a week. The longest I'll probably go is maybe 10 days. But yeah, I do it pretty consistently every week. And when it's straight, I'll let several weeks go by because I don't want to go through that process of flat ironing it again if that's what I plan to do, and I don't want to wash it out after I've just done it. So yeah, I don't really believe too much in washing my hair every few days. I know a lot of naturals do that, but I have way too much hair and not enough time and not enough energy to do that. And I really don't find it to be necessary, mostly because you don't want to strip your hair of the natural oils that come through your scalp. You want to make sure that if you're washing your hair, it's purposeful. You have to give your hair what it needs, and if it doesn't need to be washed, then don't wash it, you know. If it definitely needs to be washed every 2 days, then that do you. You know what your hair is like, you know how dirty it gets. Definitely do that. But yeah, my hair doesn't need to be washed any sooner than a week at a time because I just don't want my hair to feel dry and my scalp to constantly be thirsty for moisture and oils and everything else. How do you get your hair to grow? Okay, so this question is a little bit, I don't know, it's kind of hard to really just answer that question because I don't get my hair to grow by any particular means. I definitely retain the length by caring for my hair and doing the necessary things to my hair to keep the length and keep my ends from splitting and all that. So some of the things that I do to retain length is wash it with good product. I try not to use products with sulfates. I like to use products that feed my hair more than take from my hair, because when you wash your hair, you're just really wanting to wash your scalp anyways, and the runoff of the shampoo and the water will definitely help clean the strands. So you really want something that's going to pay a lot of attention to your scalp. Deep conditioning definitely plays a huge part in retaining my length. I don't deep condition as often as I should. I'm going to really start to do that on a more consistent basis because I want to see how much of a difference it really makes. And also my hair could probably use the extra help anyways, but deep conditioning really helps to strengthen your hair if you use good products or even some homemade products. I've definitely done that. I did a lot of that over the years, making my own conditioners with the mayonnaise and eggs and all that stuff. I definitely did that, and if you want to see a video on that, I can definitely make one. Just let me know in the comments below. Nighttime. I think a lot of people don't realize how important a nighttime routine really is. And a nighttime routine doesn't have to be a whole, 10-step process. It can be as simple as putting a bonnet on your head before you go to bed, because falling asleep on a cotton pillow or tying your head in a cotton scarf does so much damage to your hair over time that it's unbelievable. Like, you have no idea how much oil is drained from your hair by sleeping on cotton pillowcases or tying your hair in a cotton scarf. You want to make sure every time you put head to pillow, it's either on a satin pillowcase or you have a satin scarf on your head, all the ends are tucked in or at least curled in a roller or something, or you've put a bonnet on your head. A lot of breakage, especially around the edges and the ends of your hair, comes from not wrapping your hair at night and sleeping on cotton fabrics. Just be cognizant of always making sure that you put something on your head that's satin or silk. That makes a huge difference in dryness. It makes a huge difference in the health of your hair, and even helps with preventing split ends. Heat. Now, heat can be your best friend, it can be your worst enemy, but I know that lack of heat to my hair has definitely played a huge role, if not the biggest role, in the growth or the length retention of my hair. The times that my hair grows the fastest is when I wear it curly. I haven't worn my hair straight since October of last year, and it's mostly because I just want to see how long my hair is going to get. I like to see the results as far as the health, and I've been seeing both. And also my flat iron broke and I just haven't bought a new one, so it makes it easy to not straighten it. But yeah, I just want to wear my hair curly and really make that my primary way of wearing my hair. Now, my hair probably was about, let's say here, when it was straight last time I wore it. And I think now it's down here. So I definitely feel like keeping my hair moisturized through washing it weekly and deep conditioning and putting conditioners in it, putting the products in it that also feed into my hair, that definitely plays a huge role in the growth or the length retention of my hair. Heat has this way of drying out your hair, even if it doesn't look or feel dry, but it definitely takes moisture from your hair at a rate that's unbelievable, and it makes your hair just a little bit weaker every single time. And the process is slow as far as any breakage or, you know, split ends, but it's definitely there. And a lot of that, you know, is caused by the heat. So without doing that, I've given my hair the opportunity to just stay moisturized and really just breathe, you know. So wearing my hair curly is definitely a huge reason why my hair is able to get to the length that it's at right now. Also, I'm not sure if this plays a role, but these are just other things that I haven't done to my hair ever. I've never dyed my hair, and that's mostly because I've always just been afraid. I never really knew how my hair would react to color, so I just never did it. I didn't want to find out if it did okay. I didn't want to find out if it was gonna break my hair, but I just don't want to have one of those stories of, yeah girl, I dyed my hair and then it all broke off. Like, I never wanted to experience that. I've always been tempted to dye my hair, but I don't know. When I find somebody that I really trust, that they know what they're doing, then maybe one day, but right now I've never done it. And contrary to popular belief, this is not a weave. I've never worn a weave. I just never did. You know, it's not because I never really wanted to. I was always curious about it, but I just never did it. I never wanted to go through that whole process of getting a weave, and then I always see what happens to some people, you know, with the breakage. And you know, I was this close to getting braids this summer. Like, I really want those big, huge Marley twist or braids that everyone's getting. They're so pretty, but I just feel like my hair might break off because as thick as my hair is, the strands are really fine. And I don't know that my hair can withstand that. I feel like it could, but again, I don't want that story of I did something to my hair and then it broke off. So it definitely plays a part in the strength of my hair, having never done those things. I'm not saying that those things, you know, is the reason why someone's hair is not growing or that their hair broke off, but I just know that it's a possibility, and I don't really want to put myself in that position if I don't have to right now. So those were all the questions that you guys had. Some of them were repetitive, so I just, you know, combined them into one question, but I hope I covered pretty much all the bases that you guys are really curious about. I welcome any questions that you guys have for me that I didn't answer in this video. And if you have any comments about a video that you want to see me do, just let me know in the comments as well. And thank you again to all my new followers, all my supporters, all my viewers, everybody. I'm really just floored by all the attention that I got off that one Instagram picture that I posted, basically showing my growth from 2012 to 2015. I know a lot of people were like in disbelief or shock or just like, that's not her, that's a weave or whatever, but trust me, it's me. I have no reason to lie. And all the work that I put in my hair, trust me, it's definitely not a weave. It doesn't come out. I fight with this hair so many times, and you know, some days are good days, some days are just like, I don't even want to look in the mirror. But for the most part, you know, I definitely love doing my hair. There are definitely moments of, you know, it would be so much easier if I just cut it and start it again like I did in 2011, but I don't really want to do that right now, especially since I'm getting married in the fall, and I really want to have my hair, I just want a goal. I don't know, it's just fun, something else to look forward to for my wedding, really. but yeah, I was not expecting that type of response from that picture. I posted it just so I could have a throwback Thursday picture, and I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build my presence on the web as far as me being a beauty vlogger on YouTube, so I wanted to keep my Instagram account active, and I felt like I hadn't posted a picture in a while, so I said, hey, let me post this. Somebody might find this interesting. And little did I know, like thousands of you did. And I really appreciate all the love from all the natural hair blogs and natural hair accounts on Instagram and Facebook. Like, I really appreciate all your support, and I really look forward to my new journey with my hair, YouTube, and all of you. So thank you again, and I'm gonna go now before I start crying. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.